Man, guys, I'm still gonna have to come up with that Shizune voice. It's because look, it even says the sign language teacher says I'm pretty good. It's going to be needed here soon. I try not to think about it too much, but the truth is, I'm poring over it so much lately that it's hard not to keep coming back to it at least a couple times a day. I guess I'm picking it up faster than expected, but it's still not enough. What do you mean? Apparently you're a fucking natural. I understand it just fine. Understanding's simple. Well, I have to put my mind to it to read it, but it's easy enough when I do. The signing itself is doable. I just need to need a little more practice. However, trying to do both at the same time, even at half the speed Misha does it, possible. Where I'm at now is good for my level, but in order to reach the point where I'll be able to really converse with Shizune, I'll need more work. I'm doing my best to get to that point one step at a time by doing as much studying as I can squeeze in during lunch. Do we need another tutoring session with Misha? Jesus, no. I look up from Introduction to Japanese Sign Language to check if Shizune or Misha are around. Of course, since this is taking up my lunch hour, I have to avoid them for a few days now. What's more, I'll have to continue doing so if I want to keep Shizune from finding out. Dude, she's gonna figure it out. She probably already knows. My back to the corner, scanning the area every 10 minutes. I feel like I'm some kind of criminal trying to evade capture. Dude, they're normally good at finding me and reprimanding me. Every chance she gets, Misha asks me why I want to hide the fact that I'm learning sign language from Shizune. Looking back on it, there really wasn't any reason, but now I think I know. If I want Shizune to be able to treat me as an equal, sign language is an important step toward that goal. If I want to be able to treat Shizune as an equal, then sign language is an important step toward that goal. Another important step is to make sure she doesn't know, so that when we're able to finally speak on equal terms, I'll be fully ready, able to do it right, not like some dilettante. Anything less, I think, would be insulting. She would see it the same way. Maybe she would see that you're actually trying to, do sign language and be like, oh, I didn't expect this. I like it. So to me, this is the only option, especially now that I've decided to be so resolute with it. I'm still looking around. Shizune has a huge aura. It's very easy to see her coming, or even to sense her coming. Mostly because Misha's hair lights up the crowd like she's a beacon. And you'd hear her laughing from a mile away. You just hear just echoing in the background. Although, even if Misha weren't with her, it would be the same. Her directness and efficiency are core parts of her, so it's no surprise that they come across in the way she walks as well. Due to all these factors, I'm able to put away all my things and put on my best casual face long before they see me and head my way. Oh, thank God. You'll never find out. Hi. Oh, okay, so see, I'm actually, like he said, he's able to understand, he just can't do. You know what I mean? Student council. All right. Student council. I know, Misha. Please. Student council is the first thing I asked to learn. The first thing. Seemed like it would come in handy. Yeah, I've been dodging it for a while now, huh? Yep. Oh my God. I thought they were just about to drag me away. Shizune sits down in front of me to my right, Misha to my left. It was a mistake putting myself in a corner. I am well and truly cornered. I literally cornered myself. Like in a actual sense rather than a figurative. In the end, I'm dragged off to the student council room, but I don't mind. I was starting to miss them a bit anyway. In some ways, this makes it easier. Satisfied with having caught me, Shizune doesn't ask me where I've been all this time. Once I stand before the door, I wonder what could be so important that they're so eager to pull me back in. I thought I was out, but then they pull me back in. What, games? Wait, hold on. There are more games out than books. This at least explains why every time I come here, there are stacks of books piled on every table and occasionally parts of the floor. They need the room to put all these games somewhere. Well, it's boring playing against each other so much, Hick-chan, so it's your turn, okay? Okay, yeah. It's settled then. I didn't even say anything. I didn't say anything. Hick-chan, this is one of the last days we'll be able to take it easy like this for a while. So, it's especially important that we make the most of it, don't you think? No. Tanabata will be coming up soon. Ah, hey. And we'll have to put in a lot of work for that, too. So for now, play with us. Come to think of it, it's true. I didn't even notice, and because I've been so wrapped up in wanting to learn my sign language. Right on the heels of one festival, a bigger one approaches. I wonder if Shizune will try and rope in a couple new members to help with that one as well. If she can. You know, because most people don't want to be in the student council. Oh, you're right. Yay, Hick-chan agrees. Let's celebrate. I'm so tempted to just do, I know, we should play a game. So like she's just a fucking robot. I know, we should play a game. Let's play a game to celebrate, Hick-chan. I don't know, that kind of thing usually ends badly for me. I mean, I did get shit on when we played played fucking, what's it called? Risk, yeah. Hick-chan is worried about the stakes. Misha makes a very disappointed face. It's hard to tell if she's mocking me, since her expressions are so exaggerated by default. She's an all-out kind of girl. I turn my head to Shizune. Now, this person, she's definitely mocking me. Hey, stop it! But yes, I'll play with you if you tell me what's at stake first. ... How very Japanese, putting the consequences above everything else. Hick-chan, have you ever heard the expression, missing the forest for the trees? What? No. That's a lie, but I have my pride, which is currently feeling wounded. Alright, I'll play, but I want to pick the game. Misha nods. Additionally, I pick the punishment if you lose. Oh, she didn't like that. Shizune makes an X with her arms. That either means denied or that she's about to use her special attack. I like how that was the or. Haha. Now who's afraid of the consequences? How vengeful. Still thinking so spitefully about a playful little joke. If it, see, because we don't know we can't read everything. If a ... bit you, you would probably bite back. Shizune signs a word that I don't quite catch. Hick-chan is so vengeful, even though it was just a playful little joke. If an armadillo bit you, you would probably bite back. Well, yeah, fuck that armadillo. He bit me. Armadillo? That's another thing. Why would the armadillo bite me? It's foolish to bite an armadillo back, Hick-chan. Is it because, you know, they have the hard kind of... I just said shell. I mean, sorta. But Hick-chan would do it anyway, you see. I see. Shizune adjusts her glasses with a small flourish of her hand. Don't understand that. Hick-chan, we didn't have anything planned at all if we were to win or lose. You just assumed there would be something like that. I wonder why. It happens every time. Me too. But oh well, there isn't. Does that change your mind, Hick-chan? Well, yes, actually, it does. Misha windmills her arms at high speed to show her joy. Weird habit. This is the kind of thing you could only see in the student council room, occupied only by 3 people. Anywhere else, she would end up socking someone in the face. But she would still do it, which would be really funny. Yay, yay, let's start right now. Not just yet. I want... why are you dotting me? Guys, stop. Okay. However, we have to all be able to play. That's my condition. I don't like games where one person is clearly the ace player right off the bat. Or games where only 2 people can play, so one of us has to sit back. It has to be something the 3 of us can play equally. Checkers? What? The instant she says it, Misha takes out a bag of checkers and places them on the table. I thought checkers could only be played by 2 people. Yeah, he even says that. Only 2 people can play that. I told you. Okay, Hick-chan, how about Monopoly? Oh, no. A Monopoly box slowly edges towards me, and I take it out of Misha's hands and put it under my chair. I don't like games that revolve around luck of the draw. They're too much about chance and not about skill. Also, stop jumping the gun with these games! Luck is kind of a skill, you know. It's true. It's a skill in every single video game that you could put points into. Well, stat, really, not a skill. I mean, luck can be a skill sometimes, like she said. No, it's not. In real life, though, I got a 0 in my luck stat. Actually, it'd be like D&D, where I have a negative modifier. It can be if you're consistently lucky, right? Once at that point, it's something else entirely. Baccarat, mate. Kakarot. Oh my god. Marbles, life, snakes and ladders, roulette, Russian roulette. Wait, what was that one? Blackjack, paper football, trivial pursuit. Go back to the Russian roulette. Why'd you say that? Misha begins to excitedly name a bunch of games as if she were reading from a list. With each suggestion, a new box, board, and pieces appear around her. A bizarre catalog of games ranging from children's fare to serious, polished-looking gambling instruments that look very out of place in this humble room. What the hell? 3-way chess? God damn it! Is that even possible? Let's try. Yes, let's try it, definitely. So how the fuck does 3-way chess work? They pull a chessboard from behind them with a flourish like 2 junior magicians. Well, magic does require some deft sleight of hand, and they've got that in spades. I'm not surprised. Nevertheless, it's still somehow unsettling. Stop doing that! Oh, Hanako, excuse me. A very timid voice manages to make me look up. What's the matter, Hanako? Come here. I'm like, come here. I'll give you a hug. I lost my ID card, and so someone told me I could find out where to get a new one here. If I'm interrupting something, I could come back later. Oh, Hanako's eyes drift across the room, taking in the landscape of piled up record books, haphazardly scattered chairs, and overturned board games. Wasn't she liked chess too, right? We got her a chessboard. I guess this isn't exactly the image an organized, tightly run student council like ours should be giving off. Hello? It's the only thing I could think of to break the ice. Unfortunately, it just seems to startle her further. Hanako, I just said hi. Oh. My ID card, well, you're in our class, aren't you? Right? Right. So don't be so timid, okay? Come on. It's Hanako. Give her a break. She's precious. Yep, even though we're your shit. We're your seniors, it's not like we'll bite. We're not her seniors. We're in the same class. In fact, I almost said juniors. Still, I am grateful for them for stepping in. What is it you said you want? An ID card, right? Right. Yes. Her eyes slide away from Misha. Being shy, it's no wonder she's not the best at keeping eye contact. I follow where she's looking and notice her gaze stop on the chessboard on the table. Yeah, see? Hanako's eyes widen for just a moment. Shizune notices as well. Ah, you want to play some chess? Do you like chess? Oh my god. You like chess, don't you? Yeah, you do. Definitely. Do you want to play? Damn, I can do that thing where, you know, you want... do you want a bath? You want dinner? Or do you want me? Hesitation. She might make a break for it. I refuse to get involved in this. It won't end well. To my amazement, Hanako seems to be considering the idea very seriously. She touches the tips of her fingers together pensively, mulling the thought over. Come on! That level of consideration is more or less a confirmation. We're having our lunch break, so you'll have to wait anyway. Why not play with us in the meantime? Come on, it'll be really, really fun. You like chess, don't you? I can tell. Really, it's obviously so. I mean, obvious so. Fuck. Please, will you? Okay. Oh no. Yay, success. Okay, that's great. Oh, hey, what's going on? I mean, I know what's going on. Chess. The chessboard is set up. Wait, 4-way chess? The opening move is important. Oh, however, Shizune doesn't seem to care. She's actually fucking smiling. Hanako ponders her moves carefully, sliding pieces forward just a little bit, then pulling them back in uncertainty, second-guessing herself over and over again. She's really into this game. You can't call her a casual player. Definitely an enthusiast. Yep. Shizune can't take her lightly, no matter what she does. Hanako has an appropriate response. Yet there's something wrong about the pacing of this game. What do you mean? Shizune moves too quickly. No, not even too quickly, but with illogical speed. It's like she isn't even thinking about what she'll do next. Either Shizune is in the realm of supercomputers, or she isn't taking this game very seriously. Or maybe Hanako just isn't very good. Now hold on there. Shizune forces an exchange of pawns. Hanako's turns take increasing amounts of time as the game goes on. And it hasn't even been going on that long. Suddenly it all becomes clear. Shizune has a lot more time to think about her next move because Hanako takes forever to move a piece. Ah, see? Despite that, it's an interesting game. Oh, Black Knight to F6. Bishop to D3. Dude, I haven't played chess in so long. Whew. Since they're both playing seriously, no one is toying with each other. There is no clearly dominant player, at least for now. Maybe this is helped by the fact that they aren't very close to each other, from what I can see. I also like how we essentially live with the student council room is just essentially a library. Shizune is a mysterious opponent to Hanako, and Hanako is an enigma to Shizune. Hanako's furrowed brow shows that she is into this game. She wants to really win, and Shizune always wants to win, no matter what. Their lack of familiarity is a little depressing, but it's giving life to a game, to the game, and allowing them to see each other as good competition. It's like when you actually go to a competition and you don't know anybody. So it's like, maybe they might even end up being friends over it. Or at the very least rivals in chess. It's an optimistic thought. Although remembering playing Risk against Shizune, she doesn't want to just crush people for the fun of it. The game continues. Shizune plays 12 more moves in 4 minutes. What a scary opponent, cause Hanako takes 1 billion years to do her damn turn. But Hanako holds her own, even though her king is being chased around the board a bit. Pawn to h6. White knight. To e6. The end is near. The game ends. Dot, 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 dot.
That was a really good game.
Game? Why not? Why'd I do that?
Thanks.
Dot, dot, dot.
It was really close. I thought I would lose. You're very skilled.
Magnanimous in victory, and extending a hand to the defeated. Maybe it's because Hanako's taking her defeat so well. I mean, it's fine. It's not, you can't win them all, right?
This is a fun game, but it took so long. Almost the whole period. Chess is too formulaic, especially at this level. How about some advanced rules?
What? Oh, he even said what?
Advanced? I don't understand.
Dot, 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 dot. That was a lot of dots right there.
Yeah, like speed chess or chess with additional pieces. Or maybe we could pair up and play tag team chess with 1 or 2 boards. Your choice. Come on. It'll be fun. Really. Regular chess is so slow. Too methodical. It's boring. I want to play chess that rewards quick thinking and daring. Any one of these, comparing chess to it is like comparing checkers to Go or tic-tac-toe to shogi, right? Right. Even laser chess, what the fuck? Might be more exciting. Pick something, pick.
Oh my god, just getting right in Hanako's fucking face. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Like a deer in the headlights, many emotions spring up in me, watching Hanako's mind reel in front of the chessboard as if she's about to faint. The dominant one is amusement, but I move in a little closer in case she might really topple over. Oh my god. Look at her. The board is set up again, but this time, it's not even close. Oh, I was too focused looking at Hanako. Oh my god, this fucking face. Hanako can't even make a move out of fear of her hand colliding with Shizune's. She's all over the board. It's an onslaught. Anywhere Hanako wants to put a piece, Shizune's already there. It's the fastest game I've ever seen in my life.
Let's change the rules again and play again. Best out of 6, like Kasparov and Deep Blue.
And Hanako runs away. Shizune, this is... Stop it. Hanako excuses herself and flees the room.
Huh? Wait. What about your ID card? Didn't she want to know where she could get a new ID? Excuse me, hello, come back, please, wait.
Strangely, the further Misha goes away, the louder the sound of her voice seems to grow. That is not how it should be.
I couldn't catch her.
Shizune pats her on the shoulder reassuringly. There. There. Wait, what? Oh, you're pretty cheerful for someone who needed a pat on the shoulder.
Hick-chan, do you hate games where luck is involved?
Kinda. A question out of nowhere, but it feels like an important one. If it isn't, why would Shizune be looking at me, watching for my reaction? Even as I glance in her direction, she tries to pretend she's not doing so, putting on a casual air by spinning a chess piece in her fingers.
I don't like games that revolve around luck of the draw, right? That was you, Hick-chan.
Well, yeah, revolving around luck isn't the same as just having luck involved, though. I don't hate games for having an element of luck. Most games actually have an element of luck in them anyway. It's what keeps them entertaining. I think a game where you know from the beginning how far you go or can go is pretty boring. Then it's not a game, isn't it? It's just kind of going through the motions. Like, I'm an unlucky person. So, like, playing card games and stuff that rely heavily on luck is just kind of like, ugh. I still like it, though. For a game where you have little to no control, I don't think I could get into something like that. I see. I almost did the I see. Mostly because it's in brackets. I don't know.
That girl isn't very good at chess. Wow. Hold on here. Chess is a formulaic game. So, it's a game that isn't suited for her. There was nothing formulaic about her. Someone who plays chess like that, looking only at the next piece, playing so shallowly, can't be called a serious chess player. Anyone who loves chess to the point where their eyes sparkle like that when they see a chessboard would be the kind of person who would study the game.
Now you're just being a little
If you study it just casually, you can learn to see at least 2 moves ahead, even against pros. Why would someone who loves the game so much with that enthusiasm know so little about it? Even less than someone with just a passing interest in it.
Well, Shizune puts down the piece in her hand. It's a rook. ...
Her feelings are real, but her feelings for the game aren't real. Do you understand, Hick-chan? There's no luck in chess. It's very important to realize it. Luck in games is good because it gives everyone a chance. Just enough to matter, but not so much that skill is penalized. Chess is boring because it's not a game. To me, it seems like formulas.
I guess.
Hanako isn't the kind of person who would love something like that either.
Oh my god, she is getting into this.
If you value something, you fight. Struggle is proof of preciousness? I think so, at least. Or you concede immediately, since it's so precious that it stops your thinking. That first is a passionate love. The second is a gentle love. I tried to fight her, chasing around her king and trying to bait her. I didn't succeed though because she stuck to only what would work. The trickiest moments were when she moved the fastest. That means she knew exactly how to deal with those situations. That means someone taught her. Do you understand, Hick-chan?
No, not really. After all that, he's like, nah, not really.
If you love chess that much, but can't give it your all, it's because you love the memories attached to it and not the game. It's too precious to her to see as a tool for true competition.
Jesus Christ.
Due to that, you can't become friends over it. Not without words.
Well, your way of making friends isn't the kind of way that works for everyone, Shizune. The look on her face isn't one of sadness, at least as far as I can tell, but her words are very sad. Hey, let's play a game. While the board is still here. Oh, the bell rings and cuts me off. Never mind. Oh, is that it? Okay. I was like, it's just gonna do like it always does. Fucking Shizune's way of thinking, man. It's very what's that? I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I had it and then it just flew away. the train of thought just kind of just went away. Things have returned to normal. Well, I transferred in a pretty unusual time, and I can hardly say that I had a normal first few weeks here. I guess it's more like things have calmed down and reached normality. I've been here longer than I thought. It's hard not to think about all the stuff I must have missed in this school before my arrival, or the things that might have happened in my old school since I've been gone. I wonder where those feelings come from, since I didn't leave much behind. I have a lot more here that I like. If that wasn't the case, then I wouldn't even bother with something like the student council or Shizune and Misha. I wouldn't have even bothered with them. Fuck them. I would have been hard-pressed to care about anything if the school was how I imagined it would be. So even this feeling of a daily routine makes me glad in a way. I dread the amount of work that's going to hit me in the student council after school because God knows we don't want to fucking do work. enough to want to consider stepping out onto my onto my duties. Why'd I say that? Stepping out on my duties just this once. Yet it's nice to feel like there's something I can do. Shizune drops a stack of attendance sheets next to me. Thanks again for helping out. Alright. I guess that's her voice. I don't know. That's whatever.
Thanks again, Hick-chan.
Sure, it's a lot of work, though. I had to skip out on my sign language class again. But now I'm at a level where I can understand most of Shizune and Misha's conversations with each other, so I'm not too bothered by it. Perfect. Shizune still doesn't know that, though. I'm determined to keep things that way until I'm very sure of my skills. Perhaps it's very a little childish of me. Just like a little bit. Tanabata is less than 5... What the fuck? Is in less than 5 days. But they're only going to start building the stalls tomorrow.
Hick-chan, we might have to help out with building stalls again tomorrow.
Ugh.
Why? What was the point of taking them apart? That took days, didn't it? Yup. That's right, even though Hick-chan wasn't there for it. I would have helped out if you asked.
It wouldn't have made sense to bore you with cleanup duty after you enjoyed the festival so much.
It wouldn't have made sense to bore you with making you clean up right after the festival. It would have ruined the fun.
I like Misha's take on it is like just like a slight spin on it. Besides,
Hick-chan is lazy anyway. Wow! You would have tried to run away again. Hick-chan doesn't like playing Foxhound.
Oh, that stings. Shizune covers her mouth with her hand and starts shaking. It takes me a second to realize that she's laughing, mostly because she's doing so completely soundlessly. She can laugh. It's a little strange to see, but more or less the same good-spirited kind as Misha's, without being eardrum piercing. Well, you see, her quiet is balanced out with the fact that Misha's very loud.
That's a good question though, Hick-chan.
What?
Stalls! Oh god!
It's a storage issue. The school doesn't have anywhere to store so many stalls since each one is pretty large. They won't pay for outside storage either, so this is what they decided on. It's inefficient, but cheaper.
Because the school doesn't have anywhere to store that many stalls, Hick-chan.
This is a very shortened version.
Yeah, right, they do, but they don't want to pay. Sorry, Hick-chan.
It's because of the previous generation. The leadership decided that outside storage costs had risen too much, and the student council before us was too weak-willed to tell them that it's stupid to have to build and dismantle 60 stalls twice every year. Oh my god, it's too much.
Okay. Okay. Hick-chan, let's eat something. It feels like we've been working all day. It's literally just like...
Misha's like, oh boy, here she goes again. Like, now that I think about it, I am hungry. I would have had lunch, but it was really crowded today for some reason, so I decided it wasn't worth the trouble.
It was like that today because they had some especially interesting things for sale on the side.
Like what? Yeah, like what? Don't tell me. I guess that it doesn't matter since I won't be able to eat them anyway. What if they have leftovers? No, they wouldn't. Impossible. Shizune looks oddly pleased with herself. I wonder what the context of that could be. Oh, I prepared ahead of time for this. Beaming with satisfaction, she produces a wide assortment of food from her bag. I can immediately see that 90% of it, or more, was taken from the lunchroom. What the shit? There's a lot as well. Isn't there a limit on how much a person can buy? That means that these gains are definitely ill-gotten. That doesn't even matter. Eat it. The veal cutlet bread is always sold out in the first minute of lunch. I'm impressed you managed to obtain one. Thank you. I would eat these ill-gotten gains. I reach for it quickly, but Shizune immediately makes a grab for it as well. Hey! Oh! Excuse me? Her hand goes slack for a second when it touches mine, but she immediately pushes forth with redoubled effort. That blazing competitive spirit flashing dangerously in her eyes. Oh boy. Her fingers pry at mine, searching for an opening. I will destroy... Dude, when it comes to food, I will destroy anybody who gets in the way of me and my fucking food. I will annihilate the universe. Your hand, it would have already been off your arm. It would have been gone. You wouldn't even had an arm anymore. In fact, your entire arm would be gone. I don't budge an inch, prepared to fight for this bread with my life. I might never have another chance to eat this. I am fully aware that if we continue like this, we could crush the bread, greatly reducing its edibility. Misha, tell her that unless she lets go, that bread is going to be crushed.
Why can't you do that yourself?
No, don't let her know. Wait, she can't hear. Excellent. I'm startled she can so nonchalantly let that slip that I could communicate with Shizune just fine if I wanted to. I almost consider the possibility that it was intentional, but I'm sure she was just distracted trying to tear the wrapper off a juice box straw. Dude, that might actually distract her enough to get get the bread. Hold on. What if we actually do? We do a little sign language with one of our hands. Isn't it obvious I can't let go of the bread?
I can't tell Shik-chan that then.
She puts her palms up to the sky and shrugs, a wide grin on her face. Why?
Because you have a stake in this, so I can't trust you. If Shik-chan wants to reply, she has to let go of the bread, and then you win. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe that's what you want, Hik-chan. It wouldn't be fair, so I'm going to be neutral like Switzerland.
Damn you, neutral party! Switzerland?
Do you know that's Switzerland?
Of course I do. It's neutral. They're neutral. They're always neutral. Shizune stares at me cockily, the tip of her tongue sticking out slightly from between her teeth as she continues to tug firmly at the veal cutlet bread between us. Suddenly she lets go and holds her palms up, or her hands up, palms facing outwards, the universal gesture of peace. Well, this seems like a poor way to settle this, doesn't it? And we might crush the bread. Aha! She glares and her passive expression quickly plummets into a disapproving grimace. As you let go, it's mine now. It's over.
Hik-chan, drop the bread. We're negotiating now.
No, we ain't. You lost. What a big loser. I dropped the bread reluctantly. Dude, I would have been like, nah, this is my bread now. You fucked up. I don't care about peace. We're always at war. Dude, I get too serious about food, I feel like. If we go to war for food, ooh. Misha's hands dart in from the side, her fingers drumming across the table as it makes its way over.
Ha 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 ha! Don't mind me. I don't even like veal. I'll just take this sandwich right here and something to drink too.
Picking them up cautiously, she immediately retreats.
Ha ha! Switzerland wins again!
She has the right idea. I could just pick something else. There's a lot of delicious things here. The chicken katsudon bread is also a popular seller. Ooh, ranking high in taste and demand. But I've already eaten one before.
You're so immature, Hisao. This wouldn't be a problem if you would pick something else.
The chicken katsudon bread is delicious, see?
You're so immature, Hik-chan. Why don't you pick the chicken katsudon bread instead? It's delicious.
But I've eaten that already. ...
Hik-chan, why are you so obsessed with eating the veal cutlet bread specifically?
It's hard to get normally. Rare things are more delicious. You're acting like a child.
You're acting like a kid, Hik-chan.
See, she puts her own little spin on it. Why don't you eat the chicken bread then, huh? That's not important. Turning bright red, she smiles cunningly and continues. There's no reasoning with you, so it looks like there's only one way to settle this. We are going to play for it.
That doesn't matter. We'll play for it instead.
Misha just shortened it. Somehow I expected this. It's the logical conclusion. Shizune has been studying for a long time, pretty much continuously up until now. With our finals over, I guess that surplus energy has nowhere to go. Or has to go somewhere. Same thing. Oh boy. Play what? The oldest game known to man, upon which the fate of nations has been known to rest. Rock, paper, scissors. Damn it! That's luck! Well, sort of. I mean, it's kind of guessing what your opponent's going to do and seeing, like, the patterns of, like, do they like rock? Do they like paper? Do they like scissors? I personally like the rock because it's a fist.
We'll play rock, paper, scissors. Really? That sounds so serious, Shik-chan.
There's no humor in her expression. She's dead set on this. Okay. She draws her hand back and I mirror her. Go! We both pull out a rock. Haha, they both like fists too. A draw. I had thought I had the perfect plan. Rock is unbeatable. Shizune frowns, deeply upset by this unexpected turn of events. Not as planned. Again. 2 papers. Damn. Again. We both throw out 2 rocks again. But a third hand is among us representing scissors.
Haha, this looks fun. Can I play? I'm gonna be left out of the story soon and I'm gonna start crying. Oh no!
I've been feeling that, dude. Like, just from this little thing, like, she's, can I play? She's gonna be so left out at some point. Oh no. Now she's dotting in brackets.
It's a duel, Shik-chan?
Okay. A duel.
Yeah? Dueling conduct. You're right. I really don't know.
The faster she signs, the harder it is to follow. In fact, it looks like even Misha's having trouble keeping up. What the hell is she talking about? One more time. We tie again. Every time, Shizune demands a rematch, eventually skipping that step altogether and throwing rock, paper, scissors out with increasingly reckless abandon. Even playing completely randomly, we continue to tie. This is a mathematical long shot. How the fuck hasn't someone won yet? Misha hovers above us, watching it all and laughing each time we draw. After 16 rounds of rock, paper, scissors of drawing. What the hell are the chances? Shizune pushes her chair away from the table and stands up. Well, I really want to eat this food. Can I just...
Enough of this, Hick-chan. I see what I've been doing I see what I have been doing wrong. This'll all be over in the next round, so brace yourself, okay? Okay. I have studied your thought processes, and I see how you play. I'm anticipating your next move, and will combat it expertly.
This is all news to me. I can't even remember what we were doing this over. Oh, I would have always remembered. Shizune grins confidently, a look of fearless daring on her face. Her cool eyes flash with pure competitive spirit as she draws her hand back, goading me wordlessly to do the same. Her form is amazing, like a professional bowler or something. Just to throw a hand motion. 2 papers. Shizune's body immediately goes slack, and she rubs her temples with a look of exasperation. This is definitely the look of someone who's just so fucking confused. Exasperation on her face as she lets out a sigh so long it sounds like a tire deflating. I realize I've gotten a lot hungrier than the time that we've been doing this. We could just split it like normal people. I take the bread and cut it in half and offer it to the other half to Shizune. She takes it. Thank you. She looks at the bread in her hand, studying it. But this feels hollow somehow. Regardless of how she feels, she still eats it. All of a sudden, I see Misha observing the scene out of the corner of my eye.
Hick-chan, that was very romantic, I think.
Oh, shut up. She laughs and I take a bite of her second sandwich. We eat in silence for a while, Shizune and I managing to avoid any other contests, and then we go back to work. Fucking... I can see it already, because, at least in regards to the three of us as a group, that Misha's gonna end up definitely being left out a lot of the time, I feel like, which fucking sucks. Because in the group, you know, I'm learning sign language. I'll be able to communicate. There will be no use for Misha anymore, at least in that capacity. And we'll just be mostly focused on each other, me and Shizune, and Misha's just gonna kind of be the third wheel, and I already feel it coming, man. It's gonna hurt. I don't want to see Misha actually sad. That's not her. That's not her, man. I don't want it. Ah!